Hi guys, I'm Krizia CC meetcha. Today's video is a bit different from what I usually place out there. Most of my videos are really put in a script and then I produce a video. But today, I have been taking a lot of takes with this video, guys, because it's not really in my territory. I'm more used to public speaking, and when I'm doing impromptu speeches, like speaking out my mind, it goes around in circles, and I feel that I kind of want things to be organized. That's why I'm taking a lot of takes with this. Before this video, I have been taking a lot. But now I promise to myself that this is going to be the final one that I'm going to show each and every one of you without edits. Maybe a little edits like music or anything, but this is gonna be my first podcast on this channel, okay? Oh, I want everything to be organized, but anyways, I was inspired by Hannah Kathleen Pangilinan's and also Claudia Barreto's podcast earlier. I was watching earlier and I said that, I kind of want to make a podcast as well. I kind of want to challenge myself to create a podcast since you know, a podcast doesn't take the liberty of editing too much, so you just have to show your rawest self. And I think it's also a way for me to practice impromptu because I'm not really into impromptu. I have a lot of fillers, for example, like us and so you're gonna hear a lot of that, the likes and the so's and the and the us. You're gonna hear a lot of that in this video, and I usually cut that out in the more organized videos. But yeah, I'm on my home clothing. You can see the rawest parts of my rooms that I usually hide. Those are my quotes there. You don't usually see that, but yeah. And yeah, today I'm going to talk about purpose-driven. I'm not going to talk about purpose-driven. Earlier, they were talking about purpose-driven life. Today, I'm going to talk about journaling. Journaling has been quite helpful for me recently in the recent years, after I've changed who I am and what I want to be. Like after graduating from college, and even in third year, fourth year, I've realized the importance of journaling. Third year, fourth year, up until now. Sometimes I miss out on things. Like I'm not really consistent. Sometimes currently I'm not really consistent with journaling, but I make it a point to really share my ideas on a piece of paper, or I just type it on my phone. I have an app called Youper. I usually type it in, all my ideas there, my feelings, my thoughts. If I'm anxious, I'm frustrated, if I'm angry, if I'm happy, and if I'm grateful, I sometimes want to put things on paper. And I think it's very important for us to journal things, because it's like you are more clear with what you want, with what you think, and it's like our heads are very scrambled, like, right? It's very chaotic, it's very random, it's very cluttered around here. And if you're gonna put these things in a paper, it's like paper is your therapist, in which you're going to be able to see the things more objectively. Like for example, I even right now speaking to you in a podcast, this is just like a journal to me. It's like journaling my thoughts. And I know I've been speaking a bunch of random stuff, but it makes me more, once I say it with my mouth, once I put my thoughts into words, it's like it becomes clear to me. The ideas become more clear to me. And same is true when you're journaling in a paper. You're clear with what you want. Like for example, when I'm angry at someone, it's really helpful to me that I put it on a journal rather than immediately trying to say to the person, hey, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, I'm angry with you, blah blah blah. And then you're gonna hit that person's insecurities already. You're gonna curse that person. And journaling has been helpful with regard to that aspect, because every time I'm angry, everything is all right here, right? That you're angry with a certain person, or your insecurities, your sadness, all things mix up in your head and you can't think straight. That's why you're able to say bad things about other people, because you're not feeling well. But when you journal, it's a way for you to say the words that you meant to say to that person, even the mean ones, even the hate ones, and all those kind of stuff. You just put it on the journal, and you realize after writing the words that if I said this to another person, the person would be hurt. Or you realize that, why did I get angry in the first place? Or you realize that, why am I angry? Why am I like this? And you will realize that you will realize that you're actually insecure about these certain aspects in your life. And I'm like that. I had a time when there was this friend of mine who said something, a remark on something. I don't know. She was giving a remark. My friend gave a remark on something, and then it kind of pissed me off. It kind of annoyed me. And it's normal to feel annoyed because we're humans. But instead of lashing out on that person or pointing out, this should be your con, you should think like this, you shouldn't think like that, I got away from my phone, because we were just chatting at that time. I got away from my phone. I typed it in. I didn't get away from my phone. I just went to another app, my Uper app, and then I just typed my feelings there. I was able to say that I'm actually hurt with these words, even though it was not really directed to me, even though these words were not directed to me. And I know she did it unintentionally, but I was kind of hurt, because that's when I realized that I was actually hurt because I was insecure of my career. Okay, I was insecure of my choices in life. I have a lot of regrets. I have a lot of things that I have to patch up and try to move forward with my current situation, my current life right now. So I was insecure about that, and that was the reason I was angry. But if I said it immediately to her that you shouldn't do this, I would probably feel a lot more remorseful for myself and regret for myself if I said it to her. Okay, so I think it was better for me to really journal my thoughts. And even when it comes to your goals, guys, I've learned from Marie Forleo that I've watched her videos recently, and she said that when it comes to your goals, you should be able to write it down, and write it down daily. Okay? because when you're writing, it's like prophesying. It's like putting on a mark that this is what I should be doing. And I've realized that most of the things that I write down, it came into fruition. Like, for example, when it comes to this YouTube channel, I wrote it down in my journal that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to achieve, and these are the videos that I'm going to make, and these are my ideas for my YouTube channel. These are what I would want to put out there. And it came into fruition. It came into I was able to make it a reality that I started my YouTube channel, even though it's hard editing a lot of videos, but I was able to create it. And even I have not really realized this before, because before, most, especially in school, like when I'm planning to do my assignments, I usually write it down, and that's what keeps me grounded, that this is actually what I want to do after I get home, after I get to school. And you just write down all your plans for the assignments. And same is true with the goals that you want in life. Make sure to write it down, and write it down daily. Okay, when I say daily, it's really important to write goals down daily, guys. That would be, when you have a big goal, for example, okay? When you have a big goal, this is your big goal. And then when you're writing down your goals, like, what should I do to achieve the goal? Like, for example, right now, my big goal, I don't know if I can reach it yet, but my big goal is to have 1,000 subscribers. I have not reached that point yet. I have my other channel, and yeah, it grew up to 170 subscribers, but I wasn't able to really, it didn't grow the way, I wasn't able to grow it the way I want it to. At the same time, many of my contents, it was not, I was putting out a lot of random stuff, and I realized that these are things that I didn't want to do. I was more inclined into inspirational videos, so I changed it up to this channel. So anyways, my goal is to grow this channel, okay? To have this channel monetized, to have, to make this my full-time job. But when thinking about a big goal, I have to write down my small wins, right? My progress. What do I want? What I will do in order for me to achieve this goal of mine, to monetize my YouTube channel. And most of my goals, little goals, is to create videos like this, podcasts, videos, editing videos. And I write it down daily. Like, tomorrow I'm going to film a video about optimism. Tomorrow I'm going to film and write a script on achieving goals, goal setting, on about journals. And I do that every single day. Not every single day, but yeah, in any time of the day when I'm thinking that, I still have to do this, so I write it down or even type it in my phone, because it helps me, it reminds me of what I need to do, and it reminds me of my desire to achieve that goal. So it's really important to write goals and write it down daily. Even your ideas, no matter how weird your ideas are. I had a lot of weird ideas, guys. I have things that I still don't understand about myself, things that I don't understand about the world, things that I don't understand about people, things that I don't understand about my spirituality, God, about philosophy, about a lot of things, politics, about business. I have a lot of things that I don't understand, honestly. But when I um but when I and you know, these things, when you don't know a lot of stuff, you get so pressured, you get so overwhelmed that I'm not still doing this, why am I not doing this, or why haven't I been where are the answers to these questions that I have today. And then once you write it down, it's like it's so freeing to be able to write, to know that, oh, these are actually my thoughts, and be okay with not having answers to everything. You just write it down, your thoughts, and then move on with life. You know, it's just life, you know. And when you're journaling, in the future, like I have a lot of journal here, guys. I just put it in a lot, in anywhere that I could find, on papers, on notebooks that I can find here. I have a bunch of papers here. Yes, these papers were freebies back when I was still in college. You can see the mark here. It's Carolina Economic Society. These are from my organization before, back in college. So I collected a lot of stuff because it was free. We're getting all the stops, and then I use it for my journal. So I got free with that. Also, I had this notebook I could freely use. At the same time, this is my current journal, because I don't know where I got this from, this notebook. But yeah, it's free. I think someone gave this to me. Yeah. See, I've been journaling my thoughts here, my future plans, everything here. I was journaling. And even currently, look at what I was taking down notes earlier when I was attending the feast. It's a community where you get to worship God, and it's great. That it's really a great way to learn more about God and learn more about yourself. I was taking down notes. It's placed here that I even place it here, like, we are children of God, find God in the ordinary. And earlier we have talked about in these boring moments in our lives, you're just writing, when you're just with your family, when you're just at home, when you're just watching Netflix and K-drama, when you're just here in your home, and then you get a bunch of ideas. You get to find God in the ordinary, right? And I was able to write it down. It's great that you get all these ideas, and then you eventually these tiny ideas will create something big, not only within yourself, but eventually it will come out, right? Out into the open world. Like for example, when I kept writing down back in 2020, it's already 2021. Who would have expected, right? There were, no, not a lot of things, but there were repetitive things that have happened back in 2020 while staying at home. But when in 2020, I really thought about taking up real estate. So I place it on my journal every single day. I place it on my mind every single day that I want to learn about real estate. I want to invest in homes. I want to do like that. And at the end of 2020, I was able to come up with find an opportunity that to invest in my education. So right now I'm taking up real estate course, right? And somehow these thoughts and these words that I have placed in my journal over and over again, it manifested in me to take up and educate myself with real estate. And that's how I came to be. Right now I'm a student, a BS RAM student at University of Cebu, and I'm still at the starting point. But yeah, it manifested in me. So it's I realized that all my thoughts and my words, the things that I wrote down, actually manifested something in me. These thoughts, like, put in one body, is like an energy, right? An energy placed in your body, then energy placed when you're writing down on paper. These are all energy. You're writing, energy. You're thinking, it's energy. The way you move towards that thing you're thinking about, it's all energy. And once I put those thoughts and feelings, energy flowed out into me, and it flowed out in the form of searching for schools where I could learn more about real estate, searching of YouTube videos of me trying to learn more about real estate, searching for getting my TOR at school, getting my what do you call that? Yeah, transfer credential from my previous school to go to UC, inquiring about the educational program in UC. So it all manifested there, and I realized, and yeah, I don't know anymore what I'm going to talk about, because I don't have a lot to talk about during no. Anyways, my thoughts are a bit random now. I think I'm able to put out the things that I want to say to each one of you about journaling. It's important. Overall, what I want to say is that journaling helps when it comes to giving out or sharing your feelings to people. No. What? No, not people. Sharing your feelings and understanding yourself more. So journaling helps you to understand yourself and what you feel more better. It helps you to be able to be in line with your goals, and it helps you to manifest your thoughts and place it into action. It's how you give off the energy to do something that you want to do, that you desire to do. And yeah, I hope this video helped you. I don't know if this video helped you, but I hope that this can give a much more motivation for you to journal, guys. And I hope that this also inspired you in some ways. And yeah, I think that would be all. That would be all for today's video. I hope you had fun, and I do hope you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be updated with more videos. And please do share this video to your friends. This has been Krizia once again. Nice to meet ya. Bye bye, guys. See you soon. God bless you.